This story was told by Mr. Ake, a seasoned salesman who often traveled throughout Thailand. His profession had led him into many strange and unexplained situations, but none as terrifying as the events he experienced in a southern province of Isan. He had been assigned to attend a company training seminar at a hotel in the region. Like always, the evenings were for unwinding. After the meeting, the salesman would head out to the local hangout spot. On one such evening, around 4 or 5 p.m., Mr. Ake stopped by a convenience store near a wide 4-lane road to grab some essentials. The store was located in front of a bustling wet market. As he returned to his car, ready to pull out, he glanced at the rear-view mirror to check for traffic. Suddenly, a loud crash shattered the calm. A woman slammed into the left side of his vehicle. Stunned, Mr. Ake quickly got out. The woman was clearly unstable, her hair tangled, clothes torn, eyes wild. She accused him of hitting her, though he hadn't even moved the car. She bent down, scooped dirt from the road, muttered something in what sounded like ancient Khmer, and threw the dirt in his face while cursing him. Moments later, 3 men ran from the market shouting, "Thief!" The woman bolted into the shadows. One of the men, stocky and middle-aged, explained that she had just stolen from his shop. It all passed so fast and left Mr. Ake unsettled. Later that night, after checking into his hotel, Mr. Ake joined colleagues at a large, popular local restaurant. The mood was light. After dinner, he excused himself to use the restroom and ran into Mr. Joe, a junior salesman and boyfriend of a colleague. Joe had just arrived and worked PR at the restaurant. Joe greeted him, but then stopped him. "Wait, don't go just yet, trust me," he warned, eyes serious. Ake was puzzled, but had to escort his boss and other colleagues out. They left, one by one. When Ake returned, Joe had grown eerily quiet. Then, about 20 minutes later, Ake received a frantic call. "Don't drive into town. There's a checkpoint." Everyone got caught. 4 cars, his friend warned. Realizing Joe's warning had saved him, Ake remembered his final words: "Whatever you see, don't speak to it." Worried about more checkpoints, Ake took Joe's advice and avoided town, opting to take a route around the outskirts. He turned on his car's GPS, not Google Maps, but an old-fashioned system. It led him into deep countryside. No traffic, no people. Suddenly, the voice said, "Turn left." But there was no road, only darkness and open rice fields. Eventually, he came across a bizarre open-air theater, massive, dimly lit, with strange performances resembling classical Thai or Khmer masked plays. The GPS kept instructing him to turn or U-turn, repeating itself like it was broken. Ake finally parked near the performance. He stepped out, noting something unsettling. No one among the hundreds in the audience acknowledged his presence. Then, he spotted two large men who looked like gangsters. At first indifferent, they suddenly grew hostile once they realized Ake saw them. In an instant, every single spectator turned their heads toward him. The two men and others began approaching, not walking, not running, but gliding toward him with unnatural speed. Panicked, Ake turned back to the car, fumbling with his keys, which dropped into the darkness. He ran. About 10 meters down the road, he found a house. An elderly woman stepped from the shadows. "Boy, come inside, quickly," she urged. Inside, she explained, she lived with her husband and told Ake to stay the night. She warned him, "Do not go outside. They'll kill you." Terrified and exhausted, Ake leaned against a pillar and drifted into uneasy sleep. He awoke at dawn, but something was wrong. He wasn't in a house. He was under a massive tamarind tree. Next to him stood a dilapidated spirit house with two ancient dolls of an old couple, exact replicas of the grandparents he had seen the night before. Shaken, he spotted his car nearby. As he searched for his key, something made his blood freeze. To his right, in a heap of discarded, broken spirit houses, sat the deranged woman from before, cheerfully devouring offerings left in ghost baskets. She smiled at him, eyes glazed, mouth smeared. It was a smile of victory. Grabbing his key, Ake fled. Back at the hotel, he tried to rationalize everything. Maybe it was just drunken hallucination. Until the seminar began. The host opened with grim news. Mr. Joe had died in an accident at 6 a.m. that very morning. Ake froze. He had spoken to Joe after 1 a.m. Days later, he returned to the market and asked about the madwoman. Locals said she was once a powerful shaman, cursed by her own dark magic. People feared her. And Ake knew in that moment it was her curse that dragged him into a nightmarish world where spirits, vengeful and trickster, danced behind masks, fed on fear, and never let go. Whatever Joe was, ghost, guardian, or trickster himself, remained a mystery. But one thing was certain, In Isan's shadowed corners, some roads don't just lead you away. They lead you under, and back isn't always guaranteed.